On last week's show, we had a story about Hesston Speedway, its past, present, and future. One thing we didn't get to cover was the track's dirt driving experience. It's an opportunity for fans to feel the power of a late model or for drivers to hone their skills.
Presently, right now, if you wanted to go to a dirt driving school, you would have to do a fair amount of travel. You'd probably end up in North Carolina. Most of your dirt schools, the way they operate is they select a date and then they'll take up to like 10 people. And usually the dirt schools are a 2-day deal. 1 day of orientation, teaching you about the race car, second day is a driving program. I started out, I got 3 cars, and what I felt I would do would be coach them and start out as a driving experience, meaning I could let them come in and drive a car and coach them a little bit and start that way. And then when you get your people put into place, you could actually start a driving school if the market's there for it. So, the 3 cars, basically you'll have a couple different things that you need to interview the people and see what caliber of person they are, what they've done, what they've drove, and see if they're a person, upon the interview, you're going to have to see if they're just going to try to tear up or abuse your equipment, or if they're going to respect you and listen to what you tell them, Run them 3 or 4 laps, pull in, talk a little bit, run 3 or 4 laps. So basically you got a 12-lap green flag session is the bottom thing that you can purchase. So for $300 you can come in and I'll give you 12 green flag laps. Now you're going to have warm-up laps and play laps and ride around, get feeling in the car. Run 3 or 4 laps, pull in, talk about it a little bit, tell him what he's doing wrong, set a cone out on the racetrack, drive to the cone, lift, pick the car up in the middle, put him on a race receiver, talk to him the whole way around the racetrack so he can hear you. You can tell him what he needs to do, what he's doing wrong, move up a little bit, pick the throttle up a little bit, ease into the throttle now, lift now at the cone. Do your 3 or 4 laps, come out, say, okay, you're doing pretty good, we're going to move the cone up another 20 feet where you're driving a little bit deeper.
If you like speed but driving isn't your forte, the Speedway also offers a ride-along program with its 2-seater late model. Free rides are given during the national anthem to children who register on Hesston's website.
The 2-seater can be an excellent opportunity for somebody to experience the racing that just don't have the hands-on talent to get behind a wheel. So when we gave a racer a ride today that is a hobby stocker, and he said that's just a complete different feel in that late model compared to his hobby stock. And the car rolls over different, it rears up, and it's a whole different feel, there's side bite and everything. So, like right there, you take a hobby stock driver that never went that fast, he's getting the feel of it right off.
I think all it's going to take is one family member or friend to walk up in the stand and say that was incredible, and they're going to have people lined up to do it. It's just, you don't hear of it in the area, and it's just a good deal.
Dave's brother Tom has enjoyed many successes behind the wheel. Currently, he works for a team in NASCAR's Mexico Series, but when time allows, will be one of the drivers of the 2-seater.
Whenever the ride and drive deal is, and I can get here to drive the car, I'll guarantee anybody that rides with me will go as fast as that car possibly will go.
I was given a chance to strap myself into the 2-seater. Mike Shoemaker would be my chauffeur.
Hey Mike, if he raises his left hand and you back it down.
No. You do what you gotta do.
Okay.
I have to say the ride was one of the biggest thrills of my life. The speed didn't bother me, but having never experienced the forces of a late model, I did get the sensation that the car wouldn't turn, but it did. Well, I certainly want to say I appreciate you taking me around there. It looks like you opened up pretty good when I was in there.
Yeah, you were the hardest I ran all day. I was told by the owner to run you in there and try to make you scared, so we tried.
Did I look scared?
No, not at all. I saw your hand in the air, so I knew we were doing good.
I told him to put the hammer down and he was fired.
For more information, you can log on to dirtdriving.com. And thanks to the Ericksons for the experience of a lifetime. I know I'll never forget it. We'll be back with more Pit Pass after this.